Hey, welcome back to the garden. But before we look around out here, so as you can see, it's about to be chicken time. And I've got baby chicks arriving in about a week and a half or so. So subscribe if you want to see those. And yes, that poster is signed. I've had that for decades. I did go get the brooder set up and the heat plate, made sure it worked. I'm also going to have a lamp in here to kind of light the whole thing. I've previously had chicks freak out when it gets dark at night, so that's why we're going to have lighting for them. Okay, let's go outside. Okay, now really welcome back to the garden. As you can see, the tomatoes aren't doing that great. They're still surviving. They're still hanging in there. I am getting a few new blossoms on them, but overall, they're mostly getting eaten by birds before I can harvest them. And I've got so many tomatoes, I just kind of don't care. I do interestingly have those bugs, which if you can see that guy, have been showing up, and I'm not sure if they're a problem for my tomatoes or not. If you happen to know what those are, please leave a comment. But at this point, I'm 50-50 chance I'm going to just rip the tomatoes out and start fresh soon. Now, this bed here is Thai chilies, and as you can see if I get a little closer, it has been producing just an insane amount of peppers, and I have no idea what to do with them all, so I've just kind of been leaving them there because, frankly, I'm too lazy to pick them all. If you happen to be in the greater College Station area and would like some peppers, leave a comment. I've got plenty to give away. Next bed, this is mostly Laboya peppers. They're kind of Filipino. I think they're a cousin of a Tabasco. And after watering them, they seem to be doing okay. This plant over here lost all of its leaves, but is still green. I think that one's going to be dead. But once again, we've got plenty of these peppers. In between the peppers, I've got my volunteer eggplant that's shown up. And we've got several eggplant fruits off this, and get the camera around far enough. There's another one starting to grow. Actually, there's several starting to grow. So, that thing's just continuing to produce. That's just weeds, don't look at those. Go over to this next bed. This one is our jute. These are calamansi, and basically the leaves, in the Philippines, they boil them with vinegar and they taste good. In Egypt and parts of the Middle East, they actually cut them up and make a soup out of them. I kind of like them. I need to harvest a bunch and dehydrate them because it's just handy greens to have dehydrated. We'll come back to those things. I think our calamansi is finally dead, or mostly dead. If you look in there, it is got some green growing up, but we haven't it dropped all its leaves a while ago, so I think we're just kind of giving up on that plant. No leaves, limited photosynthesis, and this thing's been 4 years old at this point, and we haven't got any fruit off it, so I think it's time to just give up on that. Okay, let's take a look at the string beans. Trellis on this side is string beans, the other side is bitter gourd, and as you can see, these things are producing really well. We've ended up giving a bunch of these away to friends at church. If you'd like some, leave a comment. I've also had these for dinner, I think twice this week, twice last week. They're really good. And this long one here that's turning brown, that one we're just letting go to seed. And I think there's a couple others on this plant that we're just letting go to seed. Yeah, this one's probably seed later. Coming around to this side, we've got a volunteer jute. But this is the bitter gourd. And my wife has collected, let a couple of these get overripe and go to seed. But as you can see down here, we've still got plenty of these things growing. They probably need to be watered, and yeah, there you can see the orange one, that's going to go to seed. But these have been doing really well for us. You can see a couple more growing in there. We may do more of these next year. To be determined. And let's say hi to the chickens because they're making a racket over here. Bark, 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 bark. Oh yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Let's see if the camera will focus. Check the eggs. Oh, you can see this on. I'm sure you can't see this on video. We've got our great new nesting boxes. So I had 3 nesting boxes for them. And where are they laying? In the nesting boxes? No. Right next to the nesting boxes. Hey, girl. When she leaves, there'll probably be a bunch of eggs under her. I just don't feel like interrupting right now. So I will get those later. So that's what's been going on with chickens in the gardens lately. My plan is probably in the next 2 weeks to put down some dent corn in the empty raised beds over there. I've got some cardboard on one just to kind of discourage weed growth. So that's probably going to just be dent corn in a couple weeks. And the chickens are continuing to lay, and I've got 6 more birds coming. Currently, I've got 3 gold stars and 3 barred rocks hens. What I've got ordered is 6 blue stars, and then that should be all female, and 1. Y'all are looking at me. Don't you be sneaking out. Yeah. And I've got 1 barred rock rooster. So the idea is my second generation of hens will all, actually, my entire second generation of chickens will be slightly different from the first gen. Because I do have some barred rocks like you can see there, but I don't have any barred rock roosters. So he should stand out. And then all of the new hens are a different breed. So I can kind of age them by that. And they're all primarily laying breeds, so they should get along, or should be similar size, should continue giving me crazy amounts of eggs. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I've got a vacation week coming up, so hopefully more stuff will happen and some of that giant mess will get mowed down.